Hello, this video is all about two different verbs. We're going to be looking at venir and tener. Venir means to come and tener means to have. And the reason that these two verbs are categorized together is not because of their meanings, but more because of the way that they are conjugated. So let's take a look at venir and tener and what they look like when you have to change their endings. So first off we have venir. Venir means to come. If I want to use the yo form and I want to say I come, notice the difference is that I put a G before I have my O ending. So this is I come, yo vengo. The to form has normal ending, but you slide an I into place before the first E. So you come is tu vienes. He or she or you formal is viene, also with an I before the E. In the nosotros form, you go back to the regular format. So no special changes necessary. You've got an IMOS ending, and it's nosotros venimos. The vosotros form is also regular. It's venís. And then back down to the ellos, ellas, ustedes form, you've got an I before the first E, just like you have in tú, él, ella, and usted. So it would be ellos, ustedes vienen. Tener is very similar. It means something completely different to have, but the way that the verb looks when you conjugate it is really similar to venir. So in all of these, the difference is that the V changes to a T because it's from a different verb, tener instead of venir, and because it's an ER verb instead of an IR verb, the nosotros form and the vosotros form have different endings. So let's take a look at this. I have is yo tengo. You have is tú tienes. El, ella, usted, he, she, or you formal has is tiene. We have nosotros tenemos. All of you have vosotros tenéis. And then they or all of you have is ellos, ellas, ustedes tienen. So this is how you conjugate. A little bit more information about tener. You can have expressions using the verb tener that can mean things that generally wouldn't be meant in English. For example, when you have an expression talking about your age, in English we say I am 21 years old. I am 15 years old. In Spanish you have your years. So for example, if I wanted to say I am 21 years old, I would say I have 21 years in Spanish. So that would be tener 21 años. So 21 years old. In this question here, it says, ¿Cuántos años tiene el niño? How old is the child? You would want to use a form of tener that goes with el niño, or the el form. So el niño, blank 3 años. You would choose sí, tiene. The E ending goes with el, ella, usted. Another expression using tener is to be hot. In Spanish they say, you have heat. So, if I want to say that the little boys are hot, like it's hot outside, you would say, los chicos blank calor. We want the ellos form, so we're going to go with B. Los chicos tienen calor. To be hungry, tener hambre. So if you wanted to say, are you hungry? We would ask, ¿Tú tienes hambre? And if you respond, yes, I'm hungry, we want to go with, yes, sí, yo tengo hambre. She form, sí, ella tiene hambre. And the nosotros form, sí, nosotros tenemos hambre. So, let's take another look at a tener expression. We're talking about the woman in the photo. So, we want to say she is cold. So, the first phrase, la mujer tiene hambre, that meant she's hungry, so it wouldn't be A. Second answer, B, la mujer tiene calor, she is not hot. That leaves C, la mujer tiene frío. The opposite of tener calor is tener frío, to be cold. With that being said, another expression dealing with hunger and thirst is tener sed, to be thirsty. And just like with tener hambre, you conjugate the verb tener for the person who is thirsty, and then instead of using hambre for hunger, you use sed for thirst. One more tener expression is tener prisa. That means to be in a hurry. There are many tener expressions, and a good thing for you to do would be to check out your tener expressions in your textbook And if you have any questions, as usual, please ask me and I can help to clarify.